Hey everybody, I just want to make a video on leveling your aircraft. So I just finished my RV-14 and I've been working on how to get this thing level. And the first thing I wanted to do was kind of talk about how I do it and a couple of tricks I learned, especially that thing in the back there. So the first thing is these Alpha jacks. These are pretty expensive. They're pretty nice how they sit into the wing right here. These I can get from Aircraft Spruce. They're basically, they screw right into the tie down hole, and they're just a cone that sits inside this bowl. There's a bowl there so it doesn't move. It's really nice and stable. I think you can get those adapters for any jacks, but these specific jacks, these Alpha ones, when you use this here, I'm not going to actually do it because I've already got it level. You can really fine tune it with this hydraulic check. So if you're trying to save money on jacks, then maybe borrow some nice jacks for at least for leveling, for things like weight and balance or something that is critical, that it's pretty accurate. So the way I do this is, I've been doing this quite a bit, so I kind of have a process down this. I first start by leveling it in roll. So you can see now it's level 0.0. So now all I have to do is get it in pitch, and to do that I could just adjust the tail. And by the way, for weight and balance, I'm going to want to figure out exactly, so I need to get that nose gear off the ground. And also, by the way, when you're doing the nose wheel fairing, if you're doing a tricycle like me, you're going to need to get that nose wheel off the ground. So how do you actually do that if it's nose heavy? Well, you tie down the back. Now, I've seen other people have used actually physically tying it to something, or some people, my friend actually has one of these bolts just in his hanger. He just put it in the floor so he can bolt to it, and that works. But I like this idea that my mentor gave to me, and then I've been using it so much I thought I'd make this video. So you see how I've got it stretched out at an angle there? So that gives me like a little bit of freedom. If I move it forward, that'll increase that distance, and this will slowly raise up. And you can kind of see that just by watching it move. If I pull back, you can see it moves down a little bit. If I push it forward, it goes up. So believe it or not, it doesn't seem like it's doing a lot, but it's actually really changing the angle. So let's actually take a look and get this thing leveled. So, wow, we're almost level. I just moved it randomly, but we're at 0.3, and you can see the ball right here, but you can kind of see that the tail's already a little high, so I need the nose to go up a little bit. So what I'm going to do to get the nose to go up, I'm just going to pull back a little bit on this. So I'm going to pull back. I'll pull it more than I need to just to show you, but now you can see, okay, now I overshot. I'm 0.4 the other way. Now the tail needs to come up. So now I know it's somewhere in between. So just very, slowly, little by little, just move it forward a little bit. And okay, now I'm at 0.2. The nose still needs to go, oh, did I go the other way? Oh, I went too far. So this would make a better video if I just stopped. But anyways, you get the idea. So just little adjustments, tiny little movements, and boom, nice and level. And because I only moved the tail, it shouldn't be it should still be level and roll. So let's just check that. The last ta-da moment. And if it doesn't work, I'll just refilm the whole video. 0.1.